Hey, this is David DeBose, the PA coach, and today I want to do a little special video for you. I promised you in a video that I shot earlier that I would kind of take you behind the scenes and let you know what it's like at a PA school interview. Now, I'm not going to physically take you there today, but in a video in the future, I probably will try to sneak a camera into the room and give you some insider tips. But today we're going to talk about what goes on behind the scenes of a PA school interview process. Now, let me paint the picture for you. So, we're all in a room, sitting around a table, with applications stacked, waiting for our big day of interview. We know who's coming in, first session, second session, how you guys are going to be split, what order we're going to bring you in, what groups are coming in, all this information we know. So when you walk in and we're sitting around the table waiting for you, we're already prepared. We've gone through your application, we've looked at your narrative again and made notes, we've looked over your GPA, GRE scores, looked at your transcript, cited strengths, weaknesses, looked at your letters of recommendation, highlighted, underlined some things that may trigger some questions for us. And so when you walk in, we're kind of prepared and ready for you. Now, there's a lot of things that happen sporadically during an interview process too. So as you're sitting there, you may say something that sparks another question from us, and we may jot down something and say, okay, I want to go back later and ask her this or ask him that. But for the most part, things are pretty organized and orchestrated. There are some questions that you're going to get that pretty much everybody's going to get. And then there's a lot of pointed questions that are going to be strictly for you based on the information that we have on you in front of us. Make sense? So when you turn that application in, just know you're giving us the ammunition in which to turn around and lift you up with or potentially break you down just a little bit. Just try to get in your head and see where you are. So you walk into the room, you interview. You may do it in a group, you may do it individually, you may do it with PAs from the community, PAs that work in the school on the faculty, and PA students. Now, once you leave the room, well, I take that back. While you're there, we're secretly making notes about you. We're jotting down what we think about you as an applicant. And we're rating you with the rate card that we have in front of us. And it says something like, accept immediately, accept, wait list, do not accept. Those are some of the categories that you will see at most PA programs. What you want is for everybody around that table to be checking accept immediately. That means you are blowing that interview out the water, or you did blow it out the water. Now, once you leave the room, we sit around and briefly, because we don't have a whole lot of time because there's people coming in, we briefly discuss you. Yeah, we talk about you behind your back. And say, wow, Michael was impressive. Sarah was absolutely phenomenal. Jennifer, I don't know, she seemed a little nervous, too scared, not really sure. Her voice was cracking a little too much. And, oh, that answer she gave on this, I don't know about that. You know, so that's how we kind of break it down. And we quickly jot down our notes and we jot down our initial score. Accept immediately, accept, do not accept, wait list, you get the drill. So your goal as a PA applicant, when you walk out of that room, after you've given your interview, you've given it your best shot, you want everybody's pen to check that first box. Accept immediately, which means we have to have you, we want you in our program, you have a seat, it's up to you to take it or tell us you want to go to another program. And that's how it typically goes, all right? So once again, this is Dave, the PA coach, giving you the insider tips that nobody else is going to give you, taking you inside what goes on in a PA interview. Nobody else is going to give you this, guys. Stay tuned. I got so much more to come. You know who I am? Dave, your PA coach. I'll talk to you soon.